All right, guys. So the last, this is page 11. So the last 10 pages, I just think there needed to be more. So I asked the AI uh, to add more to it. So it said this is what the AI told me before it gets into the story, because I generate where the story goes. Absolutely. From here on out, I'll add a story deep dive section at the end of each page to give you more content for your videos, extra themes, backstories, similes, emotional background, emotional breakdowns, etc., without changing the flow of the story. Here's your page 11 of The Broken Life, where Danny stops being silent. So my character is being bullied by everybody in the school. And I mean everybody in the school. But my character just heard what Billy did to Jenny. And the first time Billy beat me up, and I just let him. I just stood there. I didn't do anything. I didn't fight back. This time, I'm fighting back for her, but she doesn't realize I know the story. She doesn't understand that I heard the story, but I make sure she sees me when this happens. Danny didn't sleep that night, not after what he heard in the stairwells. Billy bragging, playing on a loop in his head like pistons he couldn't spit out. Poison he couldn't spit out, sorry. He had hated Jenny. Really hated her, but now, he still hates her. Just maybe not quite as much as he used to. Now he hated Billy more. Not because of what Billy did to him, but because of what Billy did to her. Jenny did not deserve sympathy. Danny wasn't there yet, but she did deserve that. She didn't deserve that. And Danny wasn't the same quiet kid anymore. The next day, he waited. Waited until the last bell rang. Waited until Billy walked past the gym with his usual strut, loud and careless. And then he made sure Jenny was watching. She stood across the courtyard, laughing with her crew, but not really laughing. Her eyes were elsewhere, as if waiting for something to happen. She didn't wait long. Danny walked right up to Billy, said nothing, and hit him. Not a cheap shot, a full swing. Billy stumbled back, surprised. What the? Another punch, this time to the gut. Then a shove that sent him into the side of the bleachers. Danny didn't stop. He slammed Billy into the wall with everything he had. The weight of every bruise, every silence, every time he was made to feel like less. By the time teachers ran over, Billy was on the ground, bleeding from the nose, groaning. Danny didn't run. He just turned, locked eyes with Jenny, and walked away. Danny didn't do it for justice. Not really. He did it because the world had chewed them both up, and he wasn't going to swallow it anymore. He hurt Billy, not just with fist, but with finality, whatever that word is. There was no message, no words, just I'm done being your target. And the fact that Jenny saw it, that was the point. Story deep dive, the breaking point. This page marks Danny's transformation from victim to something more dangerous, a person who has nothing left to lose. Here's what's at play under the surface. Reverse of power. Danny had been passive, letting things happen to him. Now he's active, making things happen. That changes how we see him and how Jenny sees him. Emotional mirror. Jenny becomes cruel to survive. Now Danny becomes violent to protect what little dignity he has left. They are beginning to reflect each other. Witness as justice. Danny wanted Jenny to see, not for attention, not for truth, for that one moment when the roles flip and he becomes the one in control. Unspoken message. Danny still hasn't said a word to Jenny. That silence is loud now, and it's not activist. It's intensity. He's speaking in action. Billy's fall. Billy was the alpha, the top dog. That's done now. He's bleeding, broken, and publicly humiliated. His power stripped. This is where the story shifts. The hate isn't simple anymore. It's messy, emotional, human, and dangerous. Like, comment, and share, guys, because it's about to get fun.